Video Bros. Alright, welcome back to Video Bros.
Jeez, the audio readout on that is so loud. I'm gonna have to edit that now.
No, I got it. I edit the audio on that, and it's fine.
Alright, so last session, which we recorded 2 days ago, today is April 23rd, the day net neutrality is officially dead. But last we left off, we were just in that little building after using the phase distorter, remember? And now we're in, like, a dead future on it. Like, this Earth is just completely ruled over and just desolate wasteland.
Yo, you know what should be one of the enemies in this game? Now that I look at this?
What?
A Roadrunner.
That actually would make sense.
Like, he's fast at attacking.
You know what? How has that not happened yet?
No. You know who needs to be an enemy?
Who?
The Trash Man.
Danny DeVito?
Yes.
We finally got here. This is the 8th point of power. I farted, sorry. But it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. So, I just noticed this before. Look, you know how it says his name is spelt right there? Mr. Multiplicity. It ends with a Y. But then in battle, it ends with an I. I guess I didn't proofread that.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah, and like fucking Simon's Quest.
You know what that could be like?
It's Simon's Quest, like
if no one knew this was a fan-made game.
He changes forms throughout the battle.
If no one knew this was a fan-made game, you can blame it on the Japanese people for not knowing how to speak English.
Look, oh, Mr. Multiplicity, It said Mr. Multiplicity. Alright. Terrible Japanese accent.
So, last session, I'm talking about...
What were we talking about last session?
I'm talking about the PS4 Pro.
Yeah.
And I actually finally got a chance to actually play God of War after we recorded. And if you have not... I'll tell you this right now. If you have not played God of War...
Holy shit, it's
amazing. Any God of War game, this is the game you have to play.
It has
God of War PS4.
Essentially, it has nothing to do with the other games, but it does take place years after 3, so it is a sequel. But as if it's officially God of War 4, who's to say? I don't know. Only Santa Monica Studio knows the answer to that.
They don't even know. Like, people were saying, "What is it? Is this God of War 4? Is it just God of War? Is it a reboot of the series?"
Because the name's confusing.
You know who my favorite character is in that game?
That's like how there was a bunch of different Rambo films, and one of them was called Rambo, and then there was like Rambo First Blood Part 1, and then there was all sorts of other different names from them, and it's just like, you're so confusing. The boss is dead, by the way.
You know who my favorite character is in God of War?
That farming paid off. Who?
Hank Hill.
Yeah, you mean Kratos, Hank Hill?
You just throw propane at you. Wait, you had a propane axe? What was that?
Yeah.
That way he had a propane axe?
Yeah, he did. By the way, this is Ness's house. We're in actually Ness's house.
No, but you know who my actual favorite character is, though? I like the kid a lot.
Atreus? He's a good character, you know, he's a young kid trying to learn his way from his father.
You know what's weird, though? People were saying online, like, people actually, like, reviewed them.
But, you know, he keeps going, "No, you're not ready."
Yo, that voice, though, is fucking crazy on my sound system. It's like, the first time I heard that, it was just like...
"You're not ready yet, boy." He never even calls him Atreus. Like, he
just called him boy.
One time I heard him call him Atreus, and it was, like, during a scene with these humans, they're like, "Oh, fresh meat," and then you gotta defend yourself from these guys. They're just regular guys that are locally living there. And then, like, one of them is on top of Atreus, and he says, "Atreus!" And then you see Atreus crying because he, like, kills the guy, and he's upset he had to defend himself.
Okay, I'm not gonna...
Oh, Alinavar saw, just for a second, a little boy coming through the door behind him.
Okay, I'm not spoiling the game for you. I just want to ask Brendan a question, because it's...
Oh yeah, I should put text in there for spoiler and then tell people...
No, I'm not spoiling it, though. I'm just
Not for what I just said.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. They're not gonna know exactly where that is in the game.
The Forgotten Home.
Isn't that Ness's?
Yeah, it is. This is his bedroom, dude. This is a legit house. But it's, like, abandoned, because this is, like, a desolate future.
Okay, so... I'm telling you a very, very tiny part of the story that doesn't even, like, pertain to, like, the actual story of spoiling anything.
Oh, okay.
So in the beginning of the game, you find out that if you watch the trailers and whatnot, Kratos had a son.
Yeah.
And Kratos did have a wife. Yeah.
She, like, dies from, like, kill the bitch off itis.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, him. Because the kid keep calling him father. Kratos' father. Is he the actual father, or is he a stepfather?
I'm convinced that it's his father, and that years after he murdered his family by accident when he was working for Ares all those years ago in, like, God of War 1. I'm guessing years later he decided, you know what, I'm a god and my life's back to normal right now, I'm just gonna start another family when I meet new people, and that's what happened. I'm guessing that's what he did.
How far are you?
I just met up with the blacksmith for, like, the second time.
Oh, the second blacksmith, his brother.
No, it's still Brock, or whatever, I think that's...
Oh, okay, okay.
He came out of nowhere and invited me into this other place of his, so...
Okay, I passed that yesterday.
I'm, like, right there.
I got to the part where,
I'm up to the building where, like, it's these symbols you gotta figure out something with that's after it, where Trace is like, oh, yeah. If you can figure it out, then I can read it. It's like, I'm at that part.
Yeah. I got to the part where, where you meet the girl for the second time, and she tells you how to open up the realm. It's insane. The game is insane. If you have not played it, go play it, because you don't need to know anything about God of War to play the game.
Ooh, you're weird. Have you seen Neo lately? We all miss him.
What a weirdo. Oh, God.
Get out of my way. You look like me, but you're half robot. Brr, that's kind of scary.
That's weird. He's not a robot.
Olinavar is like a mook and half robot. If you look closely, you see the color of his skin on his body and his
I thought that was just discoloration. I didn't think that was actually, like...
Or different from his, like, head. Like, you see it's, like, gray on his arms and everything. His tentacles look... And then it's... You're not looking. Or, like, gray.
No, I know. I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, no, like, I didn't notice that until I first was playing through this and got to this part. Have you visited Jupiter lately? I'm sure there are things there you've missed. How do I know this? Let's just say I have connections. Well, you're kinda right, I did miss them / not, because the other file I'm gonna use for the rest of the series, I 100%ed everything, so... I recognize you. Yeah, you, fourth in line. Because Zarvel's a bug inside a UFO, I guess. But, like... Yeah, the only thing I didn't 100% is getting every single record to play on the ship, but I'm not gonna go that crazy. Oh, shit. Because it's not like that's something you have to do for the additional endings. For, like, 100%ing the game and getting all 5 endings. Like, I did everything that I can for those, and I'm able to get all those endings, so... there's a small gray bundle inside. He's restless. This has some kind of magnetic properties. Okay, that's pretty useless information.
Can you teleport in the game?
Kind of. I mean, that's what recall is, I guess, but it teleports you back to your ship. I took my pig friends to the future to bother some other people. Aren't you happy I'm out of your hair? He's referencing Mother 3.
That can't happen. That can't happen.
Because of how Mother 3 has the pig masks invading Earth and Lucas has to stop them.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so you just referenced Mother 3. Hey, me, what's happening? So this is like a past version of me or something. Oh, is that right? Well, maybe you should hang on to this, since you kinda need it a bit more. Got the magic hand guitar. I'll be staying here while you do all the dirty work, or is it that you that's staying? Doesn't matter. What's weird, though, is that's supposed to be, like, another version of me, yet he looks like he's all mook and not half robot. Look at that. You see the difference?
Yeah.
It's pretty weird. It doesn't make sense.
Hate the hook guy again.
Someday maybe. Mr. Saturn take it to the skies? Ding?
No! He's gonna tie a bunch of balloons onto his house and it's gonna be Up.
I'm helpful in your ship, right? At least a little bit?
I would love to see Up as like a fucking Earthbound movie.
Someone, please make that happen. I would
Someone said that
money at that.
I've never seen Up, but what do you call it?
You've never seen Up?
No.
Oh my, I need to have you watch it with me one night. The movie's amazing.
Like, some people will go on.
You. Yeah, you. The place coming up isn't very nice, so I'll heal you before you go. You need to save or anything like that? I know I'm not a frog, but at least the slimy factor is there. Yes, I will save.
Someone put up a picture. I forget where it was though. I found it. Probably DeviantArt or something, or Facebook.
We have to come back here later, by the way.
That kid from the movie Up.
Actually, yes.
It was like that's Ness.
If it's like a way fatter version, I guess. I don't know.
What do you mean? All the Earth Mother games are sad.
I said fatter.
Oh.
Like if Ness was like maybe 100 more pounds. Because he's kind of portly enough portly as it is, a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
A horror claw. You remember those weird monsters like this in the swamp in the beginning of the game? These are like improved versions of them. Shit.
I don't know why, but I'm just getting vibes like a Jamaican version of Zoidberg.
I was just thinking of Vilgax from Ben 10, actually.
Okay, that kind of works.
You've seen Vilgax, looks like, right?
Yeah, I've seen the entire series.
The only one I didn't watch was Omniverse, and also the reboot, because the reboot's pretty bad. Not the worst show I've seen, but I just don't care.
Wait, was Omniverse the one where Ben 10's like a not a teenager, but he's like not a kid either? Like
Gwen's like in college, and you barely see her, I think, from what I saw, and it's mostly.
Was that the one where he goes to like different dimensions or different planets or whatever?
I mean, that's like all of them.
Okay, because
it's like where the animation style is like very ugly looking and looks like an early like kids WB.
Where's Tara Strong not been in that one?
She's only been in the original and the reboot, and all of the other shows: Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse.
Alien Verse is one with Kevin.
Yeah. But, like, no, what I was saying is Yuri Lowenthal voices Ben in Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse, who also voiced Icicle Jr. and one of the Terror Twins on Young Justice. He was also Lagoon Boy in Young Justice. He voices the English voice for the English dub of Simone in the anime Gurren Lagann. Great anime, by the way. Very short story. Great anime. I recently watched that. It's fucking fantastic. It sure took you long enough. Welcome to Earth's future, Linavar. Over 20 years in the future, to be more specific. And in this future, all is devastation. Many things have happened since you departed in a phase disorder. To you, it surely seems like yesterday. When you left that day so long ago, I remained behind. But neither me nor Gigu could bring ourselves to harm each other. You see, because I didn't attack him in battle when I turned to Niu that time, remember? When I was fighting him and fighting, Pokey. Because, you see, we are the same race, and it is highly forbidden to take up arms amongst ourselves. So we went our separate ways again. And believe it or not, everything was fine for a while. No attacks, no destruction. Gigu had withdrawn into himself, spending every day alone, staring into that apple of enlightenment. The one we fought so hard to protect finally brought together. I thought it was a miracle that failing to acquire the apple pieces hadn't caused some sort of catastrophe. Because there was one I missed. So I waited for you. Using my powerful PSI, I watched from the highest cliff in all of Eagle Land. It felt like an eternity, waiting for anything that may have felt like a time jump. I had taken a gamble, letting you escape into the experimental phase disorder. The previous version was unsafe for anything living after all, but it seems that we had somehow been modified with pieces of our technology. I thought I was going to die up there, but then something unexpected happened.
Oh my god.
A sudden burst of energy, my receptive state, it overwhelmed everything I knew. And the planet Earth was never the same again.
Was that what I thought? Did I see what I just saw? What I think I saw?
Yeah, it was Gigas. Slowly but surely, the human flame was extinguished by the overwhelming might of this new force calling itself Gigas. So this is like the birth of Gigas.
Shouldn't it just be a fetus then, instead of an actual baby?
Yeah. But at its core, this new force was simply Giyu himself. Logical thought abandoned, he lashed out with his PSI and demolished himself, becoming a horrific mass of pure energy. All because of what the apple told him.
The apple couldn't kill him.
Nope. But now you're here. And finally, there's some hope left. The apple of enlightenment told me everything after Gigu was done with it. I know what has happened can be reversed. Return to your own time, find a mineral called Zexonite, and bring it back here. Zexonite can be commonly found in the leftover husks of meteors which have fallen planetside. Check Saturn. Then we may be able to make a last-ditch effort against Gigas. So you know where that is, right? Take the store, it'll get you out of this lost dimension. You remember that meteor in the beginning of the game? Very, 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 very beginning, where Linavar can't go back to his cave because of a meteor?
Yeah.
Well, in that spot in Saturn, we have to go back there after getting the last point of power. That's where the Zexonite is. It's in that meteor crash.
Okay, I thought we were going to go back to, like, Saturn Valley.
No. Saturn Valley is only in Earthbound and Mother 3. And possibly Mother 3.5. I haven't played it yet, though, so I can't tell you. But
well,
probably in that game. I don't know.
Don't walk into that.
None of those signs here actually fight you. The only enemies that fight you are the enemies you see moving on screen. But I'm strong enough to kill them right now in one hit without fighting them, so we're all good. I trained a good amount. So sadly, you won't see what any of these enemies look like until we play Earthbound. Because some of these enemies are actually in Earthbound. Especially the flame guys, which are called psychics.
Are those pills?
Yeah, those are actually like those weird eyeball monsters you saw me fighting the other day that you said looked like Deoxys.
Yes.
That's what the pill ones are. The flames are of these enemies called psychic psychos, and it's just this weird guy that's like on fire and he has like glasses on. And the purple ones are called major psychos.
You know who should be an enemy in this game?
Who?
A hippie on too much drugs.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be like a boss, like, he took too many drugs and he'd go berserk.
You know what? I'm really glad hippies aren't in this game until way later, because of the fact that they're in the, like, early on stages of Mother 1 and Mother 2.
No, I fucking hate them in Mother 1.
Because in Mother 1 and in Earthbound/Mother 2, they're pretty early on in the game, and they will kick your ass within minutes. They're so strong.
I hate them in Mother 1. I never played the 25th anniversary version of it to, myself.
Aha, leave it up to you to show up when I'm on a refueling run instead of actually waiting for you. You took a big risk there taking the phase disorder, but we didn't have many other options. What? Zexonite? And Back to the Future? That's heavy. Sounds like we've got another lead then. We're currently hovering over a gas station due east from Mars and a little southeast from Earth. I got us 10 fuel cells that should be enough to keep going for a while. So I'm going to talk to Elmadon. Save. And now...
They already saved.
I'm a spastic saver. I didn't save on the ship, though. So now you know where we're going.
Back to Saturn.
No, not yet. We can't. Not until we have the last point of power, which we have one left to get.
Well, that's where you get it.
True, but not until you have all 8 points of power. So, to get the last one, which is the 6th point of power, we have to go back to Mars, because there's a 2nd point of power there to get.
We're going to Mars, dude.
Back to Mars, more like, yeah. Let me see, I'm just gonna check the map.
I've listened to, what's it called? A remix album that, Smooth It Groove did.
Oh.
With a different bunch of people. And he did a remix of his, acapella of On It.
Really?
It's actually really good, because it actually fits it really well. It seems like something that could be in Smash Brothers.
Oh, I want to hear that now. Not now, but...
No, I know.
I mean, I will check it out at some point.
Some of his remixes I don't like, though.
Really? Like, which ones? Because
Dire Docs, I don't... Like, his original acapella is good, I don't like the remix, though. It's not good at all.
I guess I gotta head more right. Oh, here it is. Just before I'm running out of gas, so that's a good thing. Landing on Mars, yes.
I gotta see if that guy actually put any new videos up. I haven't watched his videos in so long.
Last one I saw that he uploaded was one where he talked about why he was gone for a while. So that's for a side quest. We're not gonna do that. If you want to watch stuff about side quests, you people can look them up on your own time, because that'll just be way too much to go over here. Oh,
I was trying to make a joke the other day, and I forgot it, but then now I remember it. I'm gonna tell you, you can't be playing God of War.
Why?
Because it's violent. It can make you violent. You can't play that game.
Oh yeah, because of that stupid freaking violent video game argument that people like to throw out.